that, and then that, and then go like that, and we are now live. See, so now you can.
This is all Harambe Thursday.
Yeah, it's we're gonna question some serious issues in the culture, and what is and what is not normal, and we're going to try to delve into that in some way or another, or simply just talk like
human beings.
Gonna stop you from doing your laundry, and you're gonna sit right fucking there, and you're gonna watch this fucking video all the way to the end, and you're gonna be so amazed that anything that just happened in that video is just completely outside of what you'd considered being what should happen in a video. And so
you could also listen to us and do your laundry, because
or
we don't want you smelling bad for the good of society.
You could delete it, or you could go down the bottom there and you could make a comment. And you could comment. You could tell us what you think about what we're doing right here, right now.
Defend your right to smell.
And tell us what you think about Harambe. Because we believe that Harambe is a much greater piece of the puzzle than what has first been acknowledged to him. He's got.
For the record, I'm still on the fence here. You're going to have to do some convincing.
That's good, because I think that if I can convince you, then I think I convince at least somewhat of the world out there that's trying to get a grasp on why shit is like it is, because it sucks. Now, how are we going to make that happen, make it better? How are we going to fix it? Who knows? But we're going to give it a shot. And giving it a shot is like better than not doing anything at all. So here we go. And then this is a key. Do a visual stop. You put a visual stop in, then you can match the clap with the, see it, and so then okay.
And you get the frequencies aligned.
Yeah.
And you do the fusion dance.
Fusion.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, that makes me think of jazz fusion.
They were playing a little bit of that at the coffee shop, were they not?
Yeah.
That's what got this whole day rolling.
Yeah, and then you add some electronics in it, and then you could like dress like Miami Vice style and sit on the beach.
I really wish I had my my busking suit jacket on for this. I'd seem much more professional.
It seems like it's entirely possible that you could even pay attention to what you just said, but you said something really important. I'll get it later.
There was nothing important said.
Okay.
I assure you.
I was concentrating on defending my intelligence from whatever stupidity that I hear. So I'm not saying that what you said was stupid, but that when things come at me like that, sometimes I, put up my defenses just to guard what basic intelligence I'm allowed to keep in a society that does the dumb shit that it does. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So continue.
And but where's my cup? That's not that thing. Where's the cup? If here's a tip for YouTubing. If you're gonna do YouTube videos a lot, you're gonna get one of these. This is a portable hard drive, and this is, I think, 500 gigs. So this will hold thousands of videos. Now, if you do a lot of YouTube videos and that kind of thing, you get more, so that you've got more. Now, this is an important life hack. These rubber bands around these things actually protect them a bit from dropping. So, as you can see, just a little case with a bunch of rubber bands from the Kinko's. While you're there getting printouts, you can grab some rubber bands, and then you can rubber band them together to make them into stacks. That was Harambe's
Pro tip of the day.
Yeah, pro tip of the day. That was how many children does Harambe have? How many little girls out there with Harambe's seed?
Can the number be known?
There's got to be a way. We're going to track that down for you. We're going to find out how many kids Harambe had, and then we're going to devote parts of the show to.
There'll be a little kitty counter right here in the corner.
Well, we can go from because we can do this. We can go like this, so we can jump from anything to anything. So I can't even see what I'm doing here. And then so look at Harambe. Look at him. We can play anything. Here we go. We're gonna play this video. This was I met this guy's a producer and artist. He's been on MTV a few times. And he I met him at the which one am I playing? Not that one. This guy's an artist guy. That's the other thing is you can't have too high expectations right now. I mean, yeah, if you click on the link and subscribe, this is from a Far Music Group. This guy is met him at Zeke's Coffee Shop. He's a producer. He runs a record label. He's got several groups under him. This one is, I think, entitled Freedom. The title will be coming up here. And you can see that
Technical difficulties or technically difficulties?
I've got a Bluetooth thing, so that'll make it sound better. So that's a really good video. It's in the links in the description, and it's a Far Music Group, and these guys are kicking it. They're killing it with this stuff. They're telling the truth, and they're playing some hardcore reggae. So check those guys out. I'll mention this too. If you go to Super Noodles, the YouTube channel Super Noodles, and do a like and that sort of stuff, that's another channel. That's ours. Super Noodles, and basically the guy is ramen noodles, transdimensional being. He travels around the universe in his Ferrari, his space Ferrari, and I'm sorry, Lamborghini, and then
branding.
Yeah,
we're gonna kick back for that.
So yeah, Lamborghini's gonna give us a Countach, that's good. So yeah, go buy a Lamborghini because they are by far one of the nicest experiences that you could have. What does that woman say? It's better than sex. We'll put that clip in there. Yeah, it's better than sex. That is what is going on. So we're here. We're just trying to figure out when the hell we're doing here. No, actually, we're not. We're here because we want to hear what we have to say, and obviously, we're all in the same boat because if you were watching this in a boat, if your phone was out of the boat, unless it was you dropped it, I would be gurgling down the water. So don't drop your phone in the water. Keep that safe and buy a Lamborghini because that's important. Ferraris are good too, so don't discount the Ferraris. You gotta have, if you're gonna have a car, have a stable.
Just don't get a Maserati because nobody likes that guy.
Oh, I'm not going to speak for everyone, but I'm going to say I'm not going to shy away if Maserati contacts us with the concept of selling Maserati or giving away Maseratis. Hold on, I'll give a brief disclaimer. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Maseratis.
We passed the tea, good sir.
Oh yeah, it's tea time. So you can see here's another YouTube video, a tip for people doing YouTube. Grab a laptop, get a cheap one like you can get. It's really good. This one's great. Toshiba. I paid $50 for this on eBay, and it's an i5. It's light. It's fast. I put my own hard drives. The key to anything that you're doing with video is that you have your hard drives are basically what you care about. The computer itself just runs the system. Then this one's I got 4 of these for $100 off of eBay. I had to buy the battery separately, but these are nice. They're elite books. And then, so if you're doing video editing and processing, you have one computer that does your video editing and processing, another computer that does your online stuff, so that that way you're not held down by bandwidth. And if you click on a website and you're rendering a video on this computer and you want to go on a website or put some links up, you go over to your other computer, let this thing do its job. Because if you're having too much trying to force everything through one computer, it's going to make it a lot more difficult. Have as many laptops as you need, because that's the key. That was the Harambe YouTube video production minute.
Yeah, I think it's a very educational show. We're borderline PBS status.
I think that we've
I will eventually swear.
Oh.
It is. Do we have a jar?
I don't have a swear jar. So. Hey, that's a great idea, because then it would be safe to do. Yeah, this guy right here, he needs views. Like,
no, I don't.
Like, you could not imagine. Just subscribe, click on it, complain down there, or just like, I ain't interested in here. I don't have time for anything else. Okay, so either you subscribe, you like the video, and you comment, or any one of those combinations, and or go away. I mean, no, actually, don't go away, because you said something about a jar.
Yeah,
let's get
mention a jar.
A swear jar, right? That's what you're getting at, like a jar, so that you could
swear jar, a bell jar. A lot of jars in the brain. Jarhead was a good movie.
You reward yourself later for swearing now. So you put it in a jar and save it up. Every time I say a cuss word, I'm going to put a quarter in the swear jar, and then when I have enough money, I'm going to go to the Bahamas with it. So, like, you get rewarded for cussing. So you can walk around your house, fuck this goddamn fucking shit, and then whoop, there you go, beep beep. And then your swear jar is filling up.
You're going to go to the Bahamas. Empty, and your kids are hungry, but you're going to the Bahamas.
Yeah, because you said some cuss words. Everyone knows.
Sacred words that you do not say.
I think that I would basically say that I think Harambe would probably say all the cuss words in the book, because
cunt.
Yeah, I mean, considering the shit that he had to deal with every day, there are idiots coming and looking at him. What are you thinking? You want to? He's gonna wander around. Hey, I'm gonna go look at you. That's kind of the whole concept of
a zoo.
Yeah. You ever seen the Star Trek episodes where the guy, like the weird guy, is traveling through space? No.
Never watched it.
Oh, this, like the old ones, like if you watch like the replays of Nick and Night or whatever, you could watch and they'll go travel. There'll be a guy that's traveling around the universe, collecting different species. They did it in the Marvel universe as well. The new
crossover?
No, they just had this group travel around the universe collecting creatures. They did this. There's a couple of them. You know what I want to see? So I want to see a remake of what's that called? It's where the girl is born on Earth but finds out later that she was the Queen of Mars, or that she owned like part of the universe or something like that.
Okay. That reminds me of Starfire from Teen Titans, but I don't think that's who you're thinking of.
It's a gorgeous girl from. I don't watch the TV much, but she has a yeah, she Irma Free. I don't know. It's the movie people, and things like that. The cat's trying to get. I see if I did movies, I would know all the cats, all the pets that were famous.
If I would like go over we would and have visit. Cat cams right now.
Yeah, and a cat cam. You can see what the cat's doing. It's
doing cat things.
It's not a catastrophe, I'll say that much. What is that called? What is that thing called? I was just talking about something.
Movies.
Oh, movies. See.
Pictures.
Yeah. Oh. See, I think that this cat is doing some serious attention grabbing. Hey, grab the aluminum foil, bring it over. Oh, that's wrap. That's not foil. Can you make a alien protective helmet out of saran wrap, or does it have to be aluminum foil?
I believe aluminum foil is the go-to there. If you don't want your brain to be picked at.
We're going to take a closer look at the proper way to make a tinfoil hat. That'll be next time, so that you can protect your brain from the alien waves. So we'll show you how to do that. So in case you've reached a point where you're not really. What's you doing? I'm talking too much.
I'm scribbling. No, you're fine. Just doing doodles.
With a fine pickle.
Doodling away.
Doodle and pickles.
Oh, that reminds me of the song. Were you ever into Jello Biafra, the Dead Kennedys?
Yeah, I met him, Jello Biafra.
Afterwards, he had a band called Lard that was more industrial.
Yeah, Lard was better than Dead
They
Kennedys.
have this song called Does God Fill Teeth, which is phenomenal. And it's just Jello ranting like a fucking madman.
That's 80% of what he does.
It's real tinfoil hat sort of paranoia, like encapsulated in Jello's poetry.
The dog and the cat are now.
It's highly recommended.
Are now play fighting behind the camera. You can't see it, but you can hear it, and that's key.
It's adorable.
Little dog and a little cat, and they're back there. Maybe I'll put the
secondary camera.
Yeah, we'll put a pet cam, so that anybody that thinks that what we're talking about is good, but they'd rather see dog and cats playing than
we
us
have
talking.
The power, but do we have the responsibility?
I think so. I think that our devotion to the entire spectrum of Harambe would give us all of that and then some. Because like maybe you're not so much, but I don't even know. Oh shoot, I didn't bring the other stem. That's a second tip. If you're gonna do YouTube videos, or third tip, if you're gonna do YouTube videos, you have to make sure that if you have your equipment, that they have your equipment, and then you take it as a package, so that if you're going to do portable videos like this, that you would be able to show up, and then you have your equipment, and you're not missing any piece. So I would get a pet cam, but actually maybe we can do it with just one of these.
Unfortunately.
There we go. There's the pet cam. So there's the cat. See, I switched it over so you can see what this other camera's seeing. And there we go. There's the cat. There's the dog. The dog's not doing anything. But the cat's over there. The cat's lounging. And the dog, I think, mad because the cat's lounging and the dog wants to lounge too. But first, the dog has to go out and exercise because it's excited. So that's the principles of what we're working with. And and so, as you can tell, it's kind of a work in progress. And
we're in Pittsburgh, by the way, and what this could evolve into is a discussion of Pittsburgh-related topics, Pittsburgh businesses, Pittsburgh arts, all in relation to Harambe.
what I would rather do is
You're trying to make cat videos.
I'd rather take a look at another city and view them strictly from what's available online, okay. and then talk about and discuss the city with no other frame of reference than knowing about them from the internet.
Okay.
So then we could really just get in there and get the topics that really matter.
Did we throw a dart at a map? How do we pick this city?
We just I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll come
Santa
up with
Fe, New Mexico blows. We could do that.
Santa Fe blows. You know what we'll do? We'll ask Google. How do we decide at random what city to pick?
What quality are we looking for in the city? We're looking to be completely objective, so we don't want to specify quality. Is there a random city generator?
Yeah, and plus, qualities. To some people, qualities like I don't even know. And then, or you got penthouse in Manhattan. You've got Porsche. You got Porsche. I'm like, what are you gonna do? You can't park the thing on the street because somebody will scratch the hell out of it. They'll steal the thing. It's like $75,000. We're just gonna leave 75 grand laying around? No. Come on. And then, so the common average person isn't capable of being able to handle or comprehend safely the being in the vicinity of nice things. So that's important as well.
At this point, I disagree.
You think?
Yeah, just from human experience, I believe people are a little bit better than that. On the whole, at least 51-49.
After what they did to Harambe, I'm not going to excuse anything that happens after that point. That is a turning point in human civilization, and that I'm serious. I mean, like, I want to see in like 2,000 years, I want to see a space guard where they have a patch that has a Harambe, and they are, for the sake of Harambe, that's the sign of that's their call, their rallying cry. It's for the sake of Harambe. And so I will do that. I will ask Google nicely here to provide us with a reasonable thing. Oh yeah, to show you the front of this because it looks pretty cool. It's a Toshiba Protege magnesium case. I got it. It's i5. I think it was DoD surplus. It may have been Secret Service or FBI or something, but it's like that. So we'll be going to the interwebs here and seeing what to do. You think different groups of people should call the internet different things for their own sakes?
Like what?
There you go. Ask Bob. Ask your Uncle Bob. That's pretty good. Go ask your Uncle Bob or something like that. Okay, here we are on Google. You won't see any of this, but it'll definitely take part in our next adventure. Google. Go to Google. We'll ask Google. There we go. Okay. We'll ask Google. What are we going to ask the city?
What city has the most prairie dogs?
Has the most what?
Prairie dogs.
I don't know.
Why not? We can't let this decide for us. It's completely arbitrary determining
Pick.
factor.
We'll do this. We'll just say pick a random city. And here we go. Off to pick a random city. Random media cities. Yeah, right there. There we go. It has been covered, my friend. There is a random city generator. It happens anywhere in the world. So we're going to use the random destination generator to generate a destination, and then we're going to go about talking about the place like we are going to teach the people there how to behave like normal people, like typical like leftist American kind of like we're going to force our views on them. And they're gonna pay attention, because right here, right now, we're gonna find out. And if we're wrong, we're wrong. But that's cool. And if we're right, then I don't know. I mean, I really don't. None of us know. I mean, God, look what we're doing. Have you played? You've never played No Man's Sky.
No, I haven't. What are we doing?
You gotta play No Man's Sky. All right, that's been like a lot of time, so we'll see you next. Wait, should we stop or should we just keep going? I don't know. So first
tea
experience.
leaf in my mouth didn't give me any mystic readings. So.
Oh yeah. You don't want to. That's not where you read the tea bags at. See, that's if you get the can of tea that's in the bag that is. I mean, the can of tea that doesn't come in little bags. Then they can't say you're a tea bagger. You know, you're not part of the tea party, even though you drink tea, and that's important. Because if you drink tea, but you're part of the tea party, then you could be a teabagging teabagger.
I'm pretty sure if you were in the tea party and you drank tea, they would run you out with shotguns.
Exactly. You could be a teabagger.
America.
A teabagging teabagger teabagging.
Okay.
That's the third dimension. That's some.
If you built a big enough tea bag, you could do all of that inside of it.
If you build a tea bag big enough to call it a ski bag, then you go up to the mountains, like you go and you go skiing. Like I'll take like anyone that wants to like have any trips, any good trips. Like if you got highway mile, or what do you call the airline miles? Yeah, I'd love some of that. And if they're here, there's comment section below, and you can private messages if you have any.
Tea bag iced tea in the ski bag tea bag.
Tea bag. If you have a Ferrari, if you have any Mercedes, I like Mercedes. Lamborghini, love those. Airplanes, boats, islands, land. If you have a unique opportunity to live in New York, Tokyo, Mumbai, you have a guaranteed free place, you know, for us where we don't have anything to worry about. We'd be glad to visit and do do some shows. So contact about the
tea is phenomenal, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's amazing tea. See, right now my scroll saver.
It flowed so naturally. It's a world-saving scroll saver, actually.
Right now my screensaver is my scroll saver is the screen. So I'm gonna put up, and I'm gonna just we're gonna remind everybody why we're here, because and I'm just gonna say
these are the important truths.
Yeah, because when it comes come on, we gotta be serious here. If you only knew how hot it is here, it's about 90, 100 degrees. The dog's panting, the cat's, I don't know what's a cat, cat's being a cat. You can never just tell a cat that it's doing something because it'll change. the cat's sleeping.
There are other worldly beings.
As soon as you say that, as soon as you say the cat's sleeping, the cat gets up and goes and does something. It just has to happen like that. Yeah, this tea is very good. It's a tea blend. I think it's Ahmad tea. Ahmad tea comes in a big can. So if you're going to drink tea, drink Ahmad tea.
Promoting products to the left and right. You're gonna wear boxers, wear pickle boxers.
Yeah,
you're gonna buy shades, get them from the weird Thai lady in the strip district. Have them by the bucketful.
If you don't have a strip district near you, check out our friends at eBay who have got
the same shit from the same mass manufacturer.
Only cheaper.
Yeah, definitely cheaper.
And you barely even have to move. Yep. You can order online with confidence, and a drone will deliver it, and you'll be good to go.
You can go full South Park kids playing Warcraft.
Okay, let's see our random destination generator. What we're gonna do is we're gonna refresh. We're gonna get 6. So Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, Hanoi in Vietnam, Lagos in Nigeria, Shenzhen in China, Shenyang in China, and Madrid. I know a little bit about...
Just by the tone of your voice, one of those options is better than the other.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. That's not something that I would have went into. But yeah, you bring that interesting point up. Which one did it sound like to you?
I think you have a strong leaning towards Madrid.
Oh, Madrid.
Because I think associated in your brain is Europe, an ally, safety, other than the bombing, which has been a while. And then, I mean, goddamn, we got Hanoi of all places. We got some pretty rough spots.
I will tell you this: part of building my company, I have a startup, is that I learned quite a bit about Shenzhen, China. That's a manufacturing center in China. There's a lot of interesting news that happens in Shenzhen, and it's a major hub in that province for manufacturing.